Sports. Alongside Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce on the sidelines. We've got the visitors facing the home team.
Assertive defense from Jokic, using all of his reach to get on top of the shot and deny it.
Just 2 to shoot. The 3 from Curry. Aldridge with the bucket.
As pretty much any coach, that's how he'd like to start the game.
Outside Curry. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Misses from short range.
Oh, gritty defense. Protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
Oh, deflected. Here's Richmond. And here's Curry for 3. Butler with the ball. Fires the 3. He drops it from range.
Well, Butler pulling the defense farther from the rim with the ability to make that three-point shot.
The 3 from Curry. Rebounded by Butler. Here's Chamberlain. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
The kick out, Curry. Now George. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Paul George, one of those players the media appreciates because he doesn't give you pat answers. When you ask him a question, he is thoughtful and is honest.
George hits them both.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Pass to Butler. To the paint. Here's Aldridge. And Aldridge with the slam.
Well, Jimmy Butler outstanding at creating opportunities for his teammates. He is not just a scorer, guys.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Here's Richmond. Butler on the wing. Off the mark there with a 3. Here's the break. Deflected. Back to Curry. The 3. Called in by Curry.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry.
A sloppy turnover. When you're not locked in, you pay the price.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And that one hits the back iron.
Listen, if you're that wide open, you have to take the shot, even if it's not your favorite.
To the middle. And Aldridge with the slam.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Here's Butler. We've got 1:55 left in the first quarter of the game. 17-foot shot on the way. And that's good for 2. Butler's got 5.
Well, this is where Jimmy Butler started on the offensive end. The mid-range game has always been solid.
Pass to Aldridge. And then Aldridge with the dunk.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Take it away. Curry with it. Guarded by Antetokounmpo. Richmond with the bucket.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
And it's Butler who slams it down.
Oh, how about the talent, the creativity? Butler with the highlight reel attack.
Knocks down the long J. 10 points for him.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Back to Curry. Pass to Richmond. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry.
Well, great read by Stephen Curry right there. Just puts it on time and on target. Always wants to make his teammates feel good.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
29 seconds left to play in the first. And Aldridge with the block. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Aldridge. Antetokounmpo outside. Will it go? Chamberlain pulls it in. And here's Butler outside. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Yeah, the length of Giannis is tough to deal with. He uses it to perfection to come up with steals.
And that's it for the first quarter in what has been a very lopsided game. Delivering the blowout.
The visiting team, 8.
We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Defensively, their gambles are paying off, jumping passing lanes and pressuring ball handlers.
And a few of those led to quick scores at the other end. Really active first quarter for them.
And here's Butler outside. Over to the wing. Three-pointer. And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
Well, quick decision off the catch. No hesitation. Rise and fire, Jimmy Butler.
Launches a 3. Leonard can't get it to go. Here's the break. And then Aldridge with the dunk.
The best way to get a clean look is with those quick hitters on the break.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Offensive rebound. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thank you, Brian. Well, Paul George has certainly endured his share of criticism in the past, but he said, quote, "I can't worry about that. It comes with the job. I am who I am. They can judge me on what they want. I'm going to go out there and hoop and give it everything I've got." And guys, he brings a lot to the table.
No question. He is elite, Allie. Thank you. Curry, no good.
Away team foul. Paul George. First personal foul. Second team.
And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. Here's Chamberlain. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Here's Richmond. And he slams it in one-handed.
And taking a look at this first half, they've just shown better shot selection.
And I think, obviously, we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important.
The unique passing skills of Jokic, just fantastic at realizing when one of his guys has a clean look at the basket.
Aldridge outside. Oh, got a piece of it. George outside. The finish! And the jam by George.
Hey, you're asking for trouble now if you let Paul George get room to run. Excellent transition and superb at getting himself in the right position.
The shot by Richmond, no good. And so the ball out of bounds. Antetokounmpo touched it last.
Yeah, a communication breakdown. Two guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
From deep three-point range. From beyond the arc and then some. He's got 12. And their biggest problem so far, taking care of the ball.
Yeah, they've made some great plays, but way too many turnovers.
Goaltending call.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
4-3. Gets the three ball to go.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Back to George. Inside. Jokic. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
You gotta box out the big man, Jokic. When you don't, he makes you pay.
There's a screen by Aldridge. From behind the arc. And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Back to Antetokounmpo. Pass to George. 6 to shoot. The three ball. Aldridge pulls down the board. Here's Richmond. There's 39 seconds left in the first half. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hops, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points. Pass to George. Out to Leonard. Back to George. Here's Jokic. No good there. Great D that time from Aldridge. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
He's officially taken over this first half, making all the right reads.
Here's George. Here he goes. No good on the buzzer beater. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair.
Visiting team.
Delivering the blowout. And we'll be back with you shortly. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Out to Leonard. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
You had the sense from the opening tip that Jimmy Butler wanted to take the initiative to put points on the board.
And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's on LaMarcus Aldridge. And the first one at the line is good.
For the away team.
He's off on the second. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Aldridge.
And that's a foolish pass. Plain and simple.
And here's Jokic. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to Jokic. This one for 3. No good on the shot.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Nails it from beyond the arc.
He's been a piece of the puzzle tonight, but it's a team effort. Everyone's contributing to this lead.
George, good.
What a hoop by Paul George. The versatility to get inside and score it.
Back to Butler. Pass to Aldridge. And they double up Aldridge. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Back to Butler. Jacks up a three. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Here we go. And the jam by George.
That's a play that's all about positioning, and Paul George has the elevation to make it easy.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the NBA expanding its footprint through video games. Commissioner Adam Silver said, quote, there's an opportunity to capture a new kind of fan who isn't currently watching our games but enjoys playing NBA 2K. By learning about the players and the teams, they're more likely to engage in the live product. Brian?
Yeah, it goes hand in hand, Allie. Thanks. Count that bucket.
Boy, you cannot leave him alone like that. Good form on the fadeaway jumper.
Oh, and the dunk by George.
That is Paul George, the incredible vertical and the unbelievable creativity.
Pass to Richmond. Outside Butler. Drills it from deep. Butler's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
Now, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Butler on the wing. Here's Chamberlain. Here's Richmond. Hits the trifecta. He's got 26.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And he can't get the first one.
An MVP caliber talent, the rise of Giannis from scrawny teenager to bulked up superstar has been great to watch.
Offensive board. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
Here's Richmond. He's got 26.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Pass to Jokic. Here's Leonard. And he banks in the layup. Leonard's got his second basket of the game.
Well, he's got size and he has touch. It makes interior scoring easy for Kawhi Leonard.
Right wing. Oh, George with a steal. And here's the fast break. Out to Leonard. Here's the three. Chamberlain pulls it in. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
He almost blocked that shot in time, just a nanosecond late.
Pass to Richmond. And stolen by Jokic. And here's the fast break. Ooh, Giannis dunks it home.
And sometimes it seems like Giannis can dunk without any effort at all. He just glides to the rim like it was nothing.
The shot by Richmond, no good.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
Here's George with the drive. Jokic.
Nikola Jokic.
And terrific work on the offensive glass as he picks up the deuce.
Down in the paint, Jokic knows how to take charge, getting past the D and to a look.
Pass to Richmond. George with a steal. He's all alone. And the jam by George.
And it's incredible how taking good risk on defense often leads to good looks at the other end.
That is quick defense to offense. These guys such terrific athletes. You can't let your guard down.
And 3/4 of play in the books. This one's all but over already. Delivering the blowout. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Here's Richmond. No good with the triple. And George with the jam.
Well, Jokic is the passing big man. The assists he racks up from his position are something else.
Down low. Aldridge down low. And he jams it home with authority.
How about the big guy attacking the rim? The throwdowns are loud and emphatic.
Antetokounmpo outside. Shoots from the elbow. And the dunk by Leonard.
As Kawhi likes to say, board man gets paid.
Out to the right wing. To the inside. Here's Chamberlain. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick. No rotation. My goodness.
Old team foul. Mitch Richmond. Second personal foul. First team foul.
Now here's George. Here's Jokic. Goes up again. Chamberlain pulls it in.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
And they're on the break. Here's George. Curry with the block.
Wow, Stephen Curry sends one back. My goodness.
And trying to put the game away, he's been nails all evening.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by George.
Unforced turnovers. They'll drive your coach insane.
Moving along. 2 minutes gone in the fourth. Here's Chamberlain.
Well, we call that defensive chops, right? Paul George is draped all over his man. He will not give up anything easy.
Aldridge left side. Pass to Chamberlain. 5 on the clock. Here's Richmond. Takes the three. Hits the three-pointer. That's 29 for him.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Well, you know this. This is a guy who's looking for his shot the whole time. You have to know who you're guarding. KYP, know your personnel.
He's been playing great unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
Richmond. And they cash it in right away with a quick shot.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
They're enjoying a sizable lead.
And what I like, BA, they haven't stopped pressing the issue.
And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul.
Jimmy Butler.
That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
The visitors with the ball. From deep, Jokic. Inside. Here's George. Aldridge pulls down the board. To the left wing. Here's Richmond. He buries it from three.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
Fires it. It's stolen by Leonard. Knocked away. Takes a three. Aldridge with it. And Jokic picks him up defensively. And Aldridge with the slam.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Up top, George. The floater. Chamberlain pulls it in. He goes up. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
To end the run. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Fourth personal foul.
That's good from George.
Home team foul.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. There's 31 seconds left in the fourth. To the middle. Here's Richmond. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That free throw no good. And the second free throw is good. 23 seconds left in the fourth. Poke loose to the paint. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Tonight, their attack revolves around him. As he goes, so goes the offense.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. George with it. Shoots. Misses the shot. And so they get the victory here at home. They didn't have too many problems.